Justin Bieber misses his wife's birthday to then sing about his ex? Tell me your thoughts down below, guys.
So you mean to tell me that it's this girl's birthday tomorrow and she celebrated her birthday last night? And reports are saying not only was he not at the birthday dinner, but he was on a live stream singing a song where he was complaining about being stuck in a relationship. Sometimes I really do start to feel bad for her, but then I think about it and I'm like, there must be something in you that likes being disrespected by him. Maybe she has a humiliation kink. I don't know. Some people are into that. Because not only did he do this near her birthday, they went to the GQ Awards, and not only did he and his friends sit in the front and not wait for her, but they made her sit in the back and climb into the back seat with a dress on. And then they made her get out of the car by herself, didn't even help her, didn't wait for her, nothing. And she's just walking in by herself. It's really sad to watch, honestly. I just pray that this type of love, whatever you call this, never finds me, because I would never allow this type of behavior in my life ever.
At this point, we're going to talk about Selena, Justin, and Hailey and Benny until 2070, y'all. Did you guys see that video of Justin singing, "I'm stuck in a relationship that isn't you"? Not only is he singing that song, which is apparently not about his wife, but he's also whispering Selena. When I first heard about it, I was like, it has to be a lie. It has to be AI or something. But then I saw the video and I was like, this looks a little too real. Not only is that super embarrassing for not only his wife, but the mother of his child, but it's like, Selena is married, you're married, can we move on? It's like every month it's something new. Like, it's crazy.
Justin Bieber will never be able to fully get closure over his relationship with Selena Gomez unless, one, he becomes fully clean and sober, two, he leaves the entertainment industry for good, or three, all of the above. I say this as someone who's been able to follow the entire timeline of Justin and his relationships since I first got Instagram in 2012. I remember when Justin and Selena first got together and people were like, oh my god, Selena's such a cougar, blah, blah, blah. I remember when Justin and Hailey first announced their engagement on Instagram. I've been following the timeline quite thoroughly, okay? And I think the biggest thing when it comes to Justin and Selena's relationship is that they truly trauma bonded over two things, which is their extreme gripes with fame and substance use. I think those are just two things that Hailey will never be able to empathize with for Justin in the same way that Selena can, because Selena literally went through it too. And I know that Hailey has also had her deals with media scrutiny and fame and all this stuff, but it's just a different level when you're a global pop star and like a nepo baby influencer, you know what I mean? Also, Justin and Selena saw each other's career rising and growing as they were in this tumultuous relationship with one another. So truly, there is no one else in the world that will be able to empathize with the things that they've gone through other than each other. So when you lose that person in your life while also still having to deal with those traumas that you bonded over, it's hard to find closure. And it's so easy for us as the public to be like, oh my god, Justin clearly needs help, all this other stuff. And he literally talks about this in his album where people keep saying that he needs help, but like, how are you helping him? And there's so much I can get into when it comes to Justin Bieber that I won't really get into in this video. But I think he's really tried. Like, I do think he tried to get closure over this relationship by getting sober and focusing on his family. But the reality was he still has to deal with the gripes of fame and the entertainment industry, and he ended up relapsing. And I don't think it's crazy to assume that there's definitely something holding him down in the entertainment industry where he can't just say, I'm tapping out. So essentially, he's in a place where there's these two really big issues in his life that he can't seem to get away from. He's obviously going to be yearning the one person who understood him the most. But I also do think Hailey really tries. Like, I think she is like such a grounding figure in his life. And I think she really is that ride or die that he needs in his life. It's just that she literally cannot give him the same type of support that he got before.
I don't know this man, but the way that he acts, he feels like an avoidant type, emotionally unavailable. And that's why Hailey chases him nonstop. So even though he loves Selena, because of his own personal issues, he can never lock it down. He probably has a fear of getting hurt, which does not excuse the behavior, by the way. Do not get me wrong. Their relationship, Selena and Justin's, that wasn't healthy. The amount of times they broke up and got back together shows me that there is lots of issues within that relationship. It feels as though somebody could not commit. In my opinion, it feels like Justin could not commit because Selena always wanted to get married. And he chose Hailey because Hailey is obsessed with him. She makes him feel good about himself. He doesn't love her, but he loves what she does for him. And he knows that she will never leave. But Selena is the one that got away, even though he kind of left her. Because if he were to lose her, that will crush him. So it's not necessarily about coping. It's about dealing with his own wounds. Probably with his mom or something. I don't know what happened between them. But it feels like he has lots of mommy issues.
Justin Bieber allegedly completely disrespected his wife Hailey as he skipped her birthday event and then sung an unreleased track that sounded like it was about Selena Gomez. He also allegedly sent Selena Gomez a wedding present, making a lot of fans believe that he is still not over her. He can even be heard in the video whispering what sounds like Selena. And again, this is coming right on the heels of Hailey's birthday, so how much more disrespectful can you get? And the blind item reads, the North of the Border singer is back at it, shading his wife in public yet again. And this comes right on the heels of another one of those moments where he basically leaves her sitting in the car. On top of all that, he's still out there longing for his ex. The whole thing is painfully cringe. I did mention he even sent his ex a wedding present, right? And again, this allegedly Justin Bieber shading his wife Hailey Bieber and sending a wedding present to his ex Selena Gomez. And the related headline reads, Justin Bieber sings about a forced marriage in an unreleased track as he skips Hailey's road birthday event. He misses Selena Gomez so much. A leaked video of Justin Bieber singing an unreleased track has fueled speculation that he feels stuck in his marriage to Hailey Bieber and still cares for Selena Gomez. The buzz only intensified after Hailey was seen celebrating her birthday without her husband, leading fans to question the couple's relationship once again. What do you guys think? Comment below and follow me for more celebrity tea.
Patricia Outshall once said, getting married has more of an impact. And this is why I don't think we blame Justin enough. Now, regardless of how you feel about Hailey, there is one thing that I can say about Justin, and that is that he willfully walked down that aisle. Now, regrets be damned. I'm sure he had plenty, but back to what Patricia said, getting married has more of an impact. What is the pettiest and nearly permanent thing you can do to get your get back? Get married, especially when you have options. Justin is somebody with plenty of options, so it's not like he would have to look very far to find somebody who'd be willing to marry him. But it makes it even better, or at least I would imagine it makes it sting a bit more when you marry somebody who you probably insisted was never in the picture to begin with. Now, whether or not you believe Hailey's side of the story on her not being in the middle of their relationship towards the end of it, that's up to you. But the timing is still very suspect. And so if you're Selena and this is the girl you told me not to worry about, and then 2 months later, 3 months later, you're hitched, yeah, that's a problem. Now, I don't think he could have predicted the backlash he would receive, nor do I think he could have predicted the hate Hailey would get for that. And again, although I do not absolve Hailey of any wrongdoing if she had any, because again, jury's still out. It's he said, she said, even though the Stalker 7-part video does provide evidence to the contrary. Anyways, I digress. But if you believe Hailey's side that she didn't have anything to do with it, it's all Justin. At the end of the day, he put a ring on that finger. He went to a bridal shower, an engagement party, and they got married. That is a lot of steps in a very short amount of time. And although he might not have intended to hurt Selena in the way he did, and he got married. And there is something to be said about the fact that they've been married as long as they have been. Of course, this could be because of a prenup, although I don't know what that would entail or if that would work to either one of them's benefits. But Hailey's got a lot to lose now, and I'm sure they probably put a clause in protecting any business assets made during the marriage. So, you know, I just don't see it. But I still don't know why somebody who claims to not like their spouse would still be with them for that long and to have a baby. And although I don't think children fix problems, I do wonder what their relationship looks like behind the scenes and away from the context of the paparazzi photos that we get of them, because I think that does shape a narrative, and I don't think those narratives are always true. And there's a lot of public opinion on their relationship, so we really don't know for sure. And it's really unfortunate because despite how you feel about Hailey, we have seen bad behavior from Justin Bieber, and whether or not she excuses it, it still shouldn't be happening at all. This is why I'm a firm believer that Hailey and Selena are better off without Justin. The problem is that both women loved him a lot. He chose to be with one over the other, because despite my thoughts about their relationship and the circumstances surrounding their marriage, I still don't think Hailey deserves to be treated the way she's been treated in this relationship. And the problem is, the narrative that we do have, whether or not it's true, is out there, you know, that he doesn't treat her well. I think Hailey could get any guy she wanted, but I want to know your thoughts in the comments. Drop it below, and I will see you guys in my next video.